Hey, good morning and welcome to UroNurse News. I'm Vic Senese, and be sure to like and subscribe. Today we're reporting on groundbreaking research that could change how we think about peripheral neuropathy, especially neuropathy caused by diabetes and chemotherapy. It all comes down to energy. Researchers supported by the National Institutes of Health have discovered that nerve pain and degeneration may occur when a critical energy sharing process between cells breaks down. That process involves the transfer of mitochondria, the energy-producing engine of the cells, from support cells to nerve cells. The study shows that satellite glial cells, or SGCs, normally supply mitochondria to the sensory neurons they surround. These neurons are some of the most energy-hungry cells in your body. Some of them stretch from near the spine all the way to your fingers and toes. According to senior author Dr. Rurong Ji from Duke University, when sensory neurons fire, they must transmit signals across long distances, requiring a constant and reliable energy supply. Until now, it wasn't clear how these large cells stayed powered. The answer appears to be mitochondrial transfer. Using high-resolution imaging, researchers observed mitochondria traveling through tiny tube-like structures called tunnel nanotubes. You can actually see these mitochondria moving between cells. And the images are striking. Dr. G described visible bulges in the tubes, mitochondria literally in transit. Here's where it gets clinically important. In animal models of diabetes and chemotherapy, this mitochondrial transfer became blocked. When the energy supply was disrupted, nerve pain increased, and nerve degeneration followed. Researchers confirmed that these nanotubes are not just structural, they are essential for pain regulation. And importantly, the transfer is mostly one way, from satellite glial cells to neurons. When the supply stops, neurons suffer. The team also discovered something else. After nerve injury, smaller sensory neurons lost mitochondria first. Larger neurons received preferential support. This may help explain why small fiber neuropathy is so common in chronic nerve disorders. The researchers didn't stop with animal models. They examined human dorsal root ganglia, and they found the same process exists in people. In tissues from donors with diabetes, satellite glial cells transfer significantly fewer mitochondria to neurons. Less energy, more vulnerability, greater nerve damage. Next, the team asked a critical question. So what happens if we restore that energy supply? In mice with diabetic-like and chemotherapy-like neuropathy, researchers introduced healthy satellite glial cells. The result? Pain thresholds improved. The animals experienced less pain behavior, and in diabetic models, small nerve branches showed signs of regeneration. Wow. They even achieved similar results by transferring isolated mitochondria alone. That's a remarkable finding. Now, it's important to be clear, this research is still early. These are preclinical findings, but they open an entirely new avenue for how neuropathy might one day be treated. Instead of only managing symptoms, future therapies may focus on restoring cellular energy. Researchers are now asking whether similar support cells called astrocytes may power neurons in the brain and spinal cord in the same way. As Dr. G put it, there's only one way to find out. For patients living with diabetic or chemotherapy-induced neuropathy, this research offers something powerful. Not a cure, but hope. Hey, this Saturday on UroPatient, I'm answering a question that affects thousands of catheter users every day. Can a catheter actually cause bladder stones? You've probably heard the rumors, the myths, the scary stories, but what's the truth? Join me as I break down why bladder stones form, how catheters may contribute, and what symptoms to watch for, and most importantly, what you can do to prevent them. If you or a loved one uses a catheter, you won't want to miss this episode, so tune in this Saturday on UroPatient.com. Tomorrow on UroNurse News, did you know that something as common as the hiccups could possibly be linked to a cancer diagnosis? In tomorrow's episode, I'm breaking down a new study that suggests persistent hiccups may be more than just an annoyance. Join me as I explore what researchers found and what it means for patients and when you should seek medical advice. Don't miss it tomorrow on UroNurse News.